Hi, welcome back to the Jackie M Show right here on 91.7 WCUR Westchester. I'm your host, Jack Murnell. It's about 6:31 right here on this Monday evening. It's time to do a segment we like to do around this time. It's time for the next draft. Took another win last week, coming off 3 straight wins now after taking down Darby Spina last week in the beverages draft. This one's going to be interesting. Cereals is... You know, I feel like everybody has their different takes on cereals. I think there's a clear and obvious number one pick, which our guest today, which will be AJ Williams, has the number one pick, so I think he'll go that way. But we'll bring in AJ here now. AJ, are you ready to do this today? Are you prepared for this draft?
Yeah, Jack, I think so. I did some research, and I got to agree with you. When you told me I had the first pick, I thought there was a pretty clear-cut number one.
Well, I'll put you on the clock right now. Let's go ahead and hear if that's the right number one I'm thinking of.
All right, so right off the bat, I think you have to roll a Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There it is.
Clear-cut number one. I don't think there's anything else to say about it.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were going to go that way. Right before you called in, AJ's girlfriend, Abby, texted, said AJ's got some hot takes with cereals. So I was like, maybe he'll go a different route, but if he didn't go Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think you would have fumbled the number one pick right there.
I think so, too.
All right, so follow that with my first pick. This is hard. There's so many different ones I could choose here. I don't know what people think. I'm just going to go with what I think is a clear first-round pick. I'm going to go with Frosted Flakes because they're great.
You know, Jack, I think, I see what you did there. That was pretty good. I agree. I had a toss-up between 2 and 3 with Frosted Flakes. I think you could have made an argument between the number 2, which I had as Frosted Flakes, and my next pick.
Okay.
So I like that pick right there.
All right, good. I was a little nervous.
All right. So for my second pick, I'm going to go with Honey Nut Cheerios. I think they're a really solid option right there.
Wow. Okay. Definitely on my board. I went a little higher than I anticipated. I like that pick a lot. Definitely the best out of all the Cheerios out there, by far. That's a good pick.
Oh,
I like that. All right. To follow that, I'm going to go with, you either like it or you hate it. And I'm going to go with my second pick. I'm going to go with Lucky Charms.
Wow.
I think it's kind of it's a hot take at times. I think people, like I said, I think you either love it or you hate it. But I'm going to take it. I like it a lot. I crave the sugar in the cereal.
Yeah. We had a conversation prior. I huddled up with my team, and we actually put on our board that you were going to take Lucky Charms a little bit higher than we thought. So I did take that into consideration prior to coming to this draft with my board.
Wow. That's good research right there. Knowing your opponent.
The scout team was ready for this one.
Yeah, give them a raise.
I'm glad that you took that because this will take me right into my next pick, which is specific, but Captain Crunch berries.
No. That's just not what I thought was going to happen. I don't know why I thought that was going to slide. No. Yeah, that's a great steal at 3. I guess we have to make a decision here. You can challenge. I don't know. So do you think original Captain Crunch is not available now? It's just too similar. It should not be drafted at all.
I think it's still on the board. I think it's free. I think it's free for the taking right now.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it out there, but I'm not going to go that route.
Okay.
I'm going to go... This is not one of my favorite, but I'm going to choose it because I know it's a popular pick. I do like it. I'm going to go Fruity Pebbles. Like I said, it's not my favorite cereal, but I think a lot of people like it. I think it's definitely the better of the 2 fruity cereals, so I'm choosing that for my third pick.
Yeah, that's a very popular public pick.
Yeah.
I personally don't like it either. And my mojo coming into this was I was going to stay true to my favorite cereals.
Well,
so it might have been the right play for you there.
You put me on a bad position because I think you took one that I really was hoping to get on my team. So I went with the public pick there. Sometimes you got to do it and lure away from your interest, So we'll see. We'll see if that deters the polls a little bit.
Yeah, definitely could. So what are we on the 4th pick right now, right?
Yes. Yep, correct.
Okay, so with my 4th pick, I'm going to take Reese's Puffs.
Okay. Another one that I had towards the top of mine, it's one of those, again, if you either love it or you hate it. And I do like it a lot. It's one that I had in the house growing up all the time. It's a great pick right there.
Thank you.
All right, so with my 4 pick to follow that up, I'm going to take, this is, I think, unpopular, but now I took the public pick with my last pick. I'm going to take something that I really like. I'm going to take Frosted Mini Wheats.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought that'd be an interesting one. You know, it's the one I probably buy the most in college. I don't, like, it's not a popular pick, but I took the public vote the last time. Now I'm going my own route.
I like that. I like the little mix-up there. I got to be honest with you. It wasn't on my big board. Not my taste, but you have a very niche sort of pick there, and maybe the voters might like it just as much as you do.
Yeah, you got to even out the team
know.
a little. You got to even out the team. That some kind. You can't just have a bunch of shooters. You got to have somebody that can get some rebounds, and I think Frosted Mini Wheats can definitely do that for you.
That's right. That's very true. So you put me in quite an interesting position because you took 2 that weren't on my board, and now I have 3 at the end, and I'm not really sure which one I like the most. Man. So you know what? I'm going to go crazy here. A little sleeper, may be a bust, may give me the win. You never know.
Okay.
But this is one of my favorites, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to take Golden Grams.
Wow. That is an interesting pick, to say the least. Wow, that's a... I personally, I don't know if I've had it more than once. Wow, that's one of your favorites.
Again, I love it personally. I don't know if anyone else have. I feel like a lot of people might be in the category, but that's why we do it. It may win me the game, might lose me the game. You never know.
Yeah, I like it. I like going with your heart there. They're like taking a couple that weren't on your board. Put you in a tough spot. I actually have a lot left on my board that I just kind of deterred away from. And I'm just going to go with it because I think it can probably lock up with the berries the best, and not everybody likes the berries because it's too much sugar. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take Captain Crunch with my last pick. As soon as you said it's still on the board, I'm like, he's not going to take both. So I purposely waited to the 10th pick to take it. Again, you can throw the flag if you want and not let me have it, but if it's too close to having the one with the 2 different kinds, but it's the same brand, let me know.
Yeah, Jack, I'll stick to it because I said it earlier. And I like the pick a lot, but I have to know, what would the pick have been if I said no Captain Crunch?
So I have a couple on my board that I didn't think you would take. It was kind of like, I kind of thought Frosted Mini Wheats it wasn't a popular pick, but at the same time I could see, like, I know people that like that cereal. It's not like one of the more uncommon ones. The other ones that I had considered was Honey Bunches of Oats, which is, okay. and Special K. Special K is one of, it's kind of, he's towards the top of the league. Everybody knows Special K. It's very bland, but if you need a quick cereal that doesn't have much to it and you just want a quick breakfast, Special K is your guy. But I had to let go a different route because you took the different Captain Crunch and you left me and put me in that position. But ultimately, I think I made the right call.
Listen, I think you went away from the veteran presence and you went for the new young guy. I think it was a really solid pick. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
really good.
The veterans will be out there in free agency. We can definitely pick them up out there throughout the season. But I think this is a good matchup here. I'm very interested to see how the poll turns out. A lot of hot takes. Your last pick is like it could make or break you, and I can't wait to find out what happens. I'm
very excited too, Jack.
All right, that was AJ Williams. Thank you for joining us, AJ, and best of luck to you in the votes.
You got it, Jack. Same to you. We'll have to see.
All right. That was AJ Williams joining us. Very, very tough draft there. Had to go different routes. There. I wasn't sure where to go. I like you said, I went the younger route instead of the veterans. Sometimes you got to do that to win the votes over, and that's what I did. We'll have to see what happens with the polls, but very good challenger right there from AJ Williams. He came prepared. His analytics team definitely knew their opponent. They definitely did the right research. They deserve a raise. We'll see what happens with this. My 3-game winning streak might come to an end here, but we'll find out soon. We're going to go back to the music now. This one is by Billy Joel. This is Pressure.